Real 92.3 Big Boys Neighborhood. Natalia here with two amazingly talented young women who just debuted their album, The Kids Are All Right, and in their spare time, just, starring on a little show called Grownish. Chloe and Halle, thank you so much for being here. Haley, excuse me.
Halle, you got it right.
I got all nervous because the Haley and the Halle, but it's Halle like Halle Berry.
You got it.
You guys, I know that it's the debut album, and it's the big one, it's the album, but you guys have been pushing out music for a while now. How did it feel to finally say, debut album?
Yes, well, being able to finally release this work of art, our personal diary, was something that was so much fun. We had been working on this for 3 years, since before our first project, Sugar Symphony, since before our mixtape, and just getting together all of these, feelings of us growing into young women and putting that all in there, and our insecurities and how we're feeling today and today's society, and just putting it all into that melting pot and creating this album was really definitely a release.
I think the album has this great sense of youthfulness but yet maturity at the same time, because even when I listen to it, I'm like, damn, that's how I feel, but then I'm reminded that you guys are much younger than I am, and I'm like, damn, that the way that you guys were able to pinpoint those emotions of a woman at the same time but still be young was real. How was there a song on the album that was really hard to make?
My sister and I, whenever we create, we never like to force anything, and I feel like it's easier because we create in our living room. So it's we can be as free as we want to be, as open. It's like our diary, and it's very therapeutic for us. But, there was this one song on the album called Baby Bird that we wrote maybe 4 years ago.
Yes.
And we have made revisions to that song maybe 12 times. So that was the longest song it took to finish.
Yeah. Because definitely trying to get it to sound like our album and the songs that we had done recently was definitely a project.
When did you know the album was done? When you were you felt it this is it, we don't need to do anymore, we've got it?
It was very hard for us to put a stop to it, because you always want to perfect something. Nothing is ever good enough. You're always I hear this, I hear that. But we kind of forced a deadline on ourselves, and we were at this moment, we're just going to release it. Everything led us up to this moment, we'll be fine. And I remember the last mixing day, my sister and I were oh my goodness, we're finished. We boo-hoo cried.
When we walked out of the studio, we cried. We were like, is this what it feels like when you're done? It was fun.
Tell me, how did the Joey Badass collaboration come about?
Yes, well, we have this beautiful friend named Kitty Cash, who's this amazing DJ, and she is friends with him, and she was talking to him about us, and just we were looking for features and asking if, he would want to be on one of our songs, and he was like, sure, I'd love to do that. So it ended up being a really fun and organic type of thing, and Joey is so nice.
That's a dope song.
Thank
really
you.
Good.
Thank you so much.
I do have to say though, my favorite though, it's so hard because I love High Low, but then Everywhere as well is just that is my ish right there.
Thank you.
I can't even hit the high notes, but in my car I'm like,
yes, that's amazing.
I love you. When you guys are performing together, is it nice to know that you can look next to you or behind, at one moment, just know that you're not on the stage alone, that you've got your sister right there?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's incredible being able to perform with your best friend and being with someone who knows exactly what you're going through and feels your same emotions. It's a really great feeling, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Is one of you more, when it comes to being on stage, more outgoing than the other one, where you've had to maybe grow into becoming a performer?
Yes, definitely. I would definitely have to say my sister is more of the outgoing one on stage. I tend to be more shy and closed in for some reason.
With Halle's calmness, it's a strength in it, a subtle strength, and it's she never has to try too hard to command the stage, and that's what I love about her. She's the silent killer, so I think it's perfect.
And now a lot of people do know, but some people might not know, actually it was Beyonce who saw the video that you guys had posted up online singing one of her songs, signed to Parkwood Entertainment, correct? I know everyone is what's Beyonce like in person? But what's Beyonce like in person?
She really is such a cool person. After the first 2 times we met her again, we were starstruck and oh my gosh, this is Beyonce. But then after a while, you just realize you're just another beautiful, normal person who just really cares about you inside and out. And we're just really grateful to have a great support system like her, because she's been through everything we're going through now as entertainers, and being able to learn from her, is
Chance the Rapper
really
one time said that she smelled like strawberries.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, she
always
smells amazing.
smells good.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
What is it that she does that she always smells so good though?
Ooh, I don't know. We're gonna have to ask her.
I'm not sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, I know you said you met her like twice or just a couple of times, like, so you've never seen the babies, or do you get to hang out like family time?
Oh, well, yeah, that was just like the first 2 times when we were like still nervous about it, but every time we see her, it's like a big family, and she's just a wonderful human being, and I feel like the most successful people are the ones with the good hearts.
Yes.
And she's definitely one of them.
Yeah, I heard that she was like, to prepare for Coachella, which you guys are going to be at. She was putting in like 11-hour days of rehearsing. Has there been something that Beyonce has taught you when it comes to being a performer?
Yes, definitely. When we were on the European leg of the
That's
Formation
right, yeah.
tour, we saw her every single night give 120%. And it was crazy how you could be one day, do so amazing, and then literally like 7 hours later do just as amazing, if not better. And we were so inspired by that drive that she has and her passion to do much better. And she was always like, I can do much better. We can fix this. And she was always looking for things to fix. So for us as entertainers, we were like, you know what? It's never good enough. We should always look inside of ourselves and say, here, we can always get better.
Does it ever make you nervous though to see Beyonce and see the height of her fame and how sometimes she can't go out and not have like paparazzi all over her, and you guys are beginning your career and who knows how crazy it could be for you guys one day? Does that make you nervous?
Honestly, it just pushes us to, not only be better musicians, but human beings as well. And we just love her. And she also inspires us to be business women. She's an incredible musician and she constructs her songs so beautifully, but she's also in the business. And, we're learning about that every day and, being the leader in our business. So.
Yeah, and in terms of getting like scared or anything, I don't feel any fear. Whenever we
Damn,
feel
girl. Give me some of that.
whenever we feel like overwhelmed or stressed out, we always think this is such a huge world, such a big universe. We are just lucky to be able to be sharing our music on this platform, and our little problems are like as small as a speck compared to the bigger problems in the world. So we always just are grateful and remind ourselves.
You guys carry yourself so well, and I've seen you guys in other interviews just so. Like, the word polite seems so nice, but you guys are so just polite, but so sweet and nice. And I'm sure, being around someone like Beyonce has taught you, certain things when it comes to like that. But does a lot of that come from your family life? Mom, dad, brothers, sisters?
Yeah, definitely our family, our support system. We have such positive individuals around us who motivate us to be the best versions of ourselves and let us know that we're worthy no matter what. So I definitely feel like it's our family. So
I love that like worthiness, because that's so hard. I feel like young girls right now, it's like I didn't figure out my worth until I was like in my 30s, and so I think for you guys to be an example for young women where it doesn't matter what age you are, you can find that in yourself.
Thank you.
Do you guys have to like reassure each other sometimes though?
All the time. All
Yes,
the time.
Yes, because you're always, as a young woman, you're always finding that. You never really find it, and getting to have others surrounding you and reminding you like you are beautiful, you are worthy, and you're supposed to be here. It's something that's needed, and you're supposed to surround yourself with those things.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to be around a lot of people soon. You're going to go to Coachella. You're performing.
I'm so
As
excited.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
But when you guys signed, like, yes, we're going to book Coachella, does that you've already performed in front of so many people for Beyonce's tour. Like, does a crowd like Coachella make you nervous, or do you actually change the show slightly for that kind of crowd?
Yes, well, we're just so excited for this Coachella show. One, we've never been to Coachella at all. And two, it's about maybe 2 or 3 weeks after we dropped our album. And it's like the first time where we're performing all of our album. And so I can't wait. And whenever we perform anywhere, whether it's a really, really big crowd or a small crowd, we always get nervous. But I feel like that's the exciting part. It's the energy and the fuel that you need to execute properly. So I'm really excited. I'm happy I'll be up there with my sister. I know it'll be hot. I'm going to be hydrated, but I'm excited.
Are you going to get a chance to experience the festival in itself?
Yes, absolutely. That's part of the plan. Our sister is out here, Sky, our other sister, and we're just so excited. We're going to have a blast. We're after we perform, we're like, okay, let's go watch other performances.
Exactly.
You got the outfits ready. You know,
Yes.
Coachella
Yes.
is all about the outfits.
Right?
Yeah.
We got to step our game up.
Everyone's got to step it. You got to get the photo for the gram. You got to
Yep.
do all that fun stuff. Is there someone else on the Coachella bill that you guys are really excited to see, or you're like, we need to make sure we see them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go. Sorry. Beyonce, SZA, Brockhampton. I'm excited to see The Weeknd.
Yeah.
So many really, really cool people. So.
If you had a chance to jump and you wouldn't get in trouble and you wanted to jump up on stage on anyone else's set and just like go nuts, whose set would you jump up on?
I would say The Weeknd or Mild High Club.
Oh yes, yes.
There's really cool indie band who makes like such cool music, and then of course Beyonce's would be fun to just like be on the side and be
You're
like,
like, I know the moves. Watch me. All right, I do want to go over a couple. I just want to know like a little bit behind the lyrics and some,
Yes.
a couple of your guys' songs, because again, I'm a fan first, and I was like
you.
bringing them to me. In The Kids All Right, you say we don't really care about the trends that you like to follow. You know what they say? They're here today and gone tomorrow. Can you explain where that came from within you guys?
Yeah, so what I feel like makes every single individual so special is what makes them different. We were never born to be the same, and you never have to feel like you should follow a certain trend or do what everyone else is doing just because they're doing it. You know, follow your heart, do what you want to do, and yeah, so that's what that lyric means.
And you guys write all your guys'
Yes.
own music, right?
Uh-huh.
That is amazing. Because
Thank you.
I know a lot of people do it now, but sometimes you will see someone who doesn't write their own stuff, and you're like, okay, maybe it changes the way you feel about the song, but when you know an artist that you really like wrote it, I feel like it comes off so much.
Personalizes
Yes,
it. Yeah.
it really does. Okay, and everywhere you say that I'm crazy because I got it going down. Why you gonna hate me? Because I got it raining down.
Yeah.
This song is the ish. I
Thank
love
you.
it. Tell me about those lyrics.
Yeah, well, Everywhere was definitely just, we wanted a positive affirmation and reminder to ourselves that, hey, you're fly, you can do this, you know, you got money everywhere, and I'm gonna attract money into my life by singing this song. And just
speak it into existence.
yeah, exactly. And just wealth in all aspects of life, really. We just want to be happy and just positive, and so that's basically what we wanted to get out from this song, and just to have a song where you feel fly singing it, you know.
Especially the part where you guys say like, I did all this without complaining. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, woke up at 3, I ain't gonna complain.
Yeah.
All right, because
Yeah.
someone else is gonna want what I have, but we gotta put in the work. Everyone's gotta work hard. Let's talk about Grownish though, because I mean, Blackish Already was this really great show that has fantastic writers on it. The subjects that they talk about, it's such a good show, and Yara is amazing. So they go and do the spinoff. Take me back to the moment you guys found out that you got the roles.
Yeah, so last BET Awards, we were there and we were accepting an award for Beyonce, and Yara was presenting. And so we've been good friends with Yara for about maybe 4 years now, and we love her so much. She's an incredible young woman. And Kenya Barris, the executive producer, saw us all up there. And I think at that moment it kind of clicked, and we had a meeting in his office, and he was like, I'd love for you all to be a part of the show. And we kind of found out a few days later. We were like, what? We don't have to audition?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. No audition. That is fun. Do people confuse you guys being twins because you play twins on the show?
Yes, very much so. It's funny though, because when we tell them we're not twins, they're like, what? You're not?
I know, sometimes I feel like a letdown.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're twins.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Do you find that, because again, you were already putting out your own music, you've been doing this for a while, but then you jump on this show, do you find that new fans were surprised maybe that you could sing after seeing you on the show?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people are still surprised that we did the theme song, and that's like our voice and we do music. So it's fun experimenting and getting into acting and expressing ourselves in that way. So anybody who loves us from anything we do, I'm appreciative. So
Was there a subject, because the show again tackles so many things like, Yara popping pills and, the Instagram flirting and like hooking up and dating two guys and, dating as black women and who's attracted to you and who's not because of race. Was there a subject matter that you were very proud of to be a part of?
Yes, I would have to say definitely definitely on our episode where it was talking about, dating black girls in college, and especially when you're the minority in a big space like that, it was something that was really interesting to talk about. And so for me, I'm in my senior year of high school, so I haven't even experienced any of that or anything, but it's really fun to get to kind of maybe channel what might happen. And
and it makes me so happy and grateful that we were able to picture that situation in that episode when young black girls who come up to us and like, I'm going through that right now, I'm in college and I thought something was wrong with me, but this episode taught me to just love who I am and it'll pass. And even older women, adults who are like 40 years old, talking about, oh, that took me way back then. So it's so cool how art can do that, and I'm just happy we were able to share that story.
It's a very honest show. Like, even there's sometimes I was like, because you're on Freeform, but then I was like, oh damn, I didn't know they were gonna go there. Okay. So I really enjoyed that. Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you.
When do you go back to film?
Yes,
This
I
fall.
think it's this fall. Yeah.
Okay. And so wait, you're gonna finish like you're
Yes.
graduating this year?
June 7th, I graduate. I'm so excited.
Do you get to do the whole like actual graduation? Because I know on set you were having to have a tutor and walk away at times.
Yeah, so there's definitely a graduation ceremony I go to, and I'm so excited for that. I got a cap and gown. It's already at my house, so I'm excited.
Do you got to get her a present? Like what?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find a really good present, because I've just been so proud of her, because we've been like pretty busy, but every time we go in the hotel room, and it's rare we have minor breaks, she'll use that break to do school, and so I see how hard she's working. So I'm so excited for her to finish.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And going back a little bit, because when you were talking about on the show dating and stuff, do you ever have time to date? I know
No.
Dad's looking.
Right now, our focus is.
Oh no, our set's breaking. That's okay. That's how you know this is real, guys.
Yeah. Right now.
Maybe that was Dad channeling powers.
Maybe.
Like, that's right.
Oh.
You ain't gonna talk about dating, girl. But no, you guys. So I'm sure that there are guys wanting to hit on you, or at least like trying to pick up on you. Does that happen, or do they get intimidated?
Well, I don't think so. I think we have options.
Options, all right, girl.
Yeah, but right now our focus is definitely, music and our whole album. That was our boyfriend.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been in love, or like maybe think?
Not yet, but I think when we do, our music will be like on another level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Because I mean, like even certain songs, like it's like these girls feel things so
Yeah.
deeply. Like I can't imagine what it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
Whew, girl, it's gonna be tough. All right, I want to play a quick little game with you.
Oh, I love games. Yay.
All right, so we're gonna play this little game, and I know sometimes people like to see how much you guys know about each other.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure you guys know enough about each other. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to put either yourself or your sister on blast. I'm gonna ask a question, and
Okay.
it's gonna be either the answer will be
Okay.
yourself or your sister. Okay.
Okay.
Who takes the longest to get ready? And then you guys are gonna reveal it at the same time. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's me.
Of course, Chloe.
I procrastinate and I wait till the last 5 minutes to put on my clothes, and then I'm running around. Definitely
Oh,
me.
girl. Let me. All right, the next one. Who is the other's celebrity crush?
I have no idea.
All right, here we go. 1, 2.
Wait, I didn't write it down yet. Who is your?
I don't even know
no
that.
idea.
Ooh, I don't know my own.
Wow.
Sometimes we don't think we have a crush, but someone knows who we like.
Oh, you're right.
Mm. Put someone good then.
I didn't.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
What? Oh, thanks, my friend.
I have no
Girl,
idea.
sometimes friendships turn into something. You never know. It means an album.
I just chose a random name.
Hey, you said speak things into existence. Watch what's going to happen. You're going to see. All right. Who steals the other's clothes more? Yep.
Me.
Alex.
I do.
Do you give them back?
Only when I'm cleaning my room and I feel like I
Yeah.
don't need the clothes in my room.
Like, I don't have a hanger for this here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. Who would you say is more addicted to their phone?
Oh, ask this question
Okay, 1, 2, 3. See? You all sisters know each other.
I would have to say it's both for different reasons. I feel like I'm more on my phone for social media, but for like her personal, she's more on her phone.
Yeah, I take lots of selfies.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get that profile. What is it? The focus one when now that you can flip it on yourself and do it the blur.
She's good with her angles.
Oh, you got to teach me, girl, because sometimes the angle is just off. All right, last question. Who do you think is the first to fall asleep during like a slumber party or even just anywhere? Who falls asleep first? Go.
It's me.
It's you.
I always feel like I'm a grandma.
10 p.m. on the dot.
Yeah, 10
Your
p.m.
body's like in control.
Yes.
All right, so what's next? Are you guys going to do like a tour? I know that in the fall you guys are going to be filming Grownish 2, but what else is coming up?
Yes, so with the new album definitely comes tour, so we can't wait to announce that. And Coachella, which I'm really excited about, and we're just going to have fun and keep promoting this album. And
getting to play our music around right now is really, really fun because we're diving into new arrangements and, you know, seeing the fans sing those album songs is like makes us so happy.
Yeah.
So.
Have you guys had like a crazy fan experience yet?
I feel like everyone is so special, but it always surprises me when people cry when they see us because I'm like, really? It's just us, but it makes me really happy. And I'm so grateful to have, you know, such incredible people as supporters like them. So, yeah.
And I also wanted to bring this up really quickly because I really like the song If God Spoke. Can you tell me how that came to you guys?
Yes. Well, we wrote this song when we were in like a writing camp. We did our first ever writing camp, and for those who don't know what that is, it's like where you rent out a studio and you have a bunch of other artists and cool writers and creators come in and you just bounce back in each room and just start creating. So I remember my sister and I were in separate rooms, and you know, I went in this room with this producer named Sydney, and you know, it was just that feeling of we hadn't released our music yet, but we were working so hard on it. And I just felt like this overwhelming message that God was trying to tell me, like patience, like it'll be okay, just wait. And when it happens, it'll be wonderful. And there's always that moment of, ooh, I'm ready to just release this into the world. So it kind of just came out, you know, my sister came in the room and then we just finished writing what we felt that God was saying to us, you know. And
it's that perspective from where it comes from that I really enjoy on this song. I like that a lot. Who's on your, because we are, you know, a hip hop station, who's your guys' like favorite rappers right now?
I really love Kodak Black.
Yeah.
I like his rapping. I know.
I've always been a big fan of Kendrick since day one, since like Section 80.
And Joey Badass, of course.
Yeah. And Duckworth is really cool.
Nice.
He's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just started discovering that one right there. How do you guys discover your music?
Wow.
I'm old school. I still use Pandora.
Okay.
I love Untitled and Spotify.
Yeah. I think social media, my friends sometimes they'll post the cute selfie video and it's like this bomb song in the back and I'm like, what is that?
iHeart, of course.
Okay.
Like, this is our main.
Yeah, and my friends playlist.
Friends playlist. And do you guys get time to spend with like friends outside? Because I know you guys are always together, but do you guys get that time to just live regular life?
You know, sometimes right now it's just been music, but when we have our break, we definitely have our friends, and it's really cool because our friends are also in the business, so they're busy as well, and so we all like understand each other. So,
and you guys also got a dope co-sign, Gabrielle Union, as well. I saw her posting about you guys. Has there been anyone else? I mean, I already know that you guys met Oprah and, you know, Michelle Obama over here jealous. But has there been someone that is a celebrity that you were surprised knew about you and knew about your music?
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Well, definitely Gabrielle Union, and I know that we've been like Instagram commenting on Aisha Curry's post, and she's like responded to us.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was like, wow, that's so cool. I love her.
That's awesome. I mean, like, what you guys do is absolutely amazing, and I love right now it feels like there's more females really hitting it, and they're making a name for themselves. Because at times, like sometimes I like will look at my playlist and be like, why is it like all dudes? Like, come on, like, and you know, especially now with like Cardi B coming out, and it's like her putting out some amazing stuff, and Nicki Minaj. Could you ever maybe see yourself collaborating with Cardi B or Nicki?
We would absolutely love that. You know, I think they're both incredible female rappers, and I love seeing them shine. So absolutely.
We love everything they stand for and how they're strong, beautiful women making awesome music.
What do you think a Cardi B, Chloe, and Halle song would sound like?
Ooh,
I think
I have no idea.
You'd have a little bit of your gangster in there and a little bit of your mellow yellow in there, and it'll be like a good combo.
Okay. When it happens, I want to be there.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for being
much.
here. Seriously, everyone, go get The Kids Are All Right, because it is such a good album. I put so many people on it because I just, again, what you guys did was so authentic and genuine, and I'm so honored to be able to just like sit with you guys and fan out.
You were so much. You were so sweet.
But thank you guys so much. That's it, guys. Bye.
Bye.